All right, welcome back, everybody. Anybody that's new here, thanks for joining me. Anybody that's not new here, I'm not going fishing today. Obviously, by the title and description and thumbnail, I'm going to be working these guys out today. I'm going to see how this arm is doing as far as a full arm, well, not full, but a range of motion, straining. I'm going to see what I can do with my arm, basically. If you guys are new here, I got hurt a little while back. Real bad. Tore my muscle. My muscle. Whatever. I tore my bicep. That's what I was trying to say. The actual muscle itself, I don't think I got the separation. It's hard to show you guys the way the freaking lighting is. See that bruise? If you're new, so that bruise is actually looking a lot better. And as you guys can see, if you're here because it says torn bicep, I did tear, so see, when I flex it, you can see there's that little spot where it looks a little bit goofy. So like left arm, see how it's nice and tight at the end. The thing is I've been doing bodybuilding as a hobby, and I've worked out most of my life now. I used to be a fat kid. I'm not going to show you guys any of those photos, but I was pretty big. So at one point I switched over. Somebody told me I could turn fat to muscle, and I've been doing it ever since. The big thing here is this is all recovery based. So I'm working out and I'm documenting this stuff. For you guys that asked, basically as like you guys wanted to keep up with it and you guys wanted to see how things are going, you can go back through this whole list. I'm going to have a whole playlist just for this, because what I'm kind of doing for myself in the future, hopefully I don't ever have to fix a torn bicep ever again. But if somebody wanted like pointers or tips or anything like that, as far as like getting back on your feet, if you don't have a ruptured tendon or a separation where you end up with Popeye syndrome or whatever, where that's like everything sucks up because you've separated the tendon. If you just tore, I got lucky, I guess, and tore muscle, just plain Jane muscle, the chunk of muscle at the end of my bicep got tore, and then the anchor point in my forearm got messed up apparently because that's been hurting. Just trying to give you guys some motivation to get back and start doing things, because yes, it sucks. Yes, it hurts after I get done working out, but it's getting stronger faster because I'm not sitting around doing nothing. So there's obviously a time to rest, but you need to do something in order to get yourself back out doing what you want to do. And I want to get out using these guys. So if you guys are new here, I go fishing a lot. This is what I do. The Years Outdoors was based on the fact that I live on the water and I should film it and share it with all you guys, maybe teach you guys a few things. I have a lot of videos. I'm over 400 videos right now, and I'm gonna hit 500 this year. That's a promise. That's kind of like a thing for me to make sure that I have to do it, but I don't want to keep talking too long. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you guys through what simple workout I'm going to do. I got a new Bluetooth speaker. I think it's a UE Boom 3. If you guys, I'll list that in the description below, just because some of you guys need to check this thing out. It's expensive. The kit that I got wasn't cheap, but I need music when I work out, and if I'm going to get serious about bringing this back 100% this year, I'm going to be jamming out to some tunes and working out like a madman until I'm back to 100% and getting stronger. I want 110, 120, 200%. I want to be stronger. So, without ado, let's walk you through a couple of arm workouts and a couple of shoulder workouts for anybody that wants to try them. Mind you, this is a caveat. I am not your personal trainer. I am not your doctor. If you get hurt, listen to your doctor and judge your body based on your pain. If this hurts, if you can't do this because it hurts too much, don't do it. It's pretty simple. But this is for the people that are willing to step outside their comfort zone. I'm going to be in pain after today. I know that. But once I eat right, drink plenty of water, and get plenty of rest, I will heal faster than if I were to just lay around and let it sit. So let's get to it. All right. Any of you guys new here? This is the workout dungeon. I have some stuff over around the corner there for working out. If you guys haven't seen any of my other videos, you can go check them out. Like I said, I'll have them linked at the end of this video, and I'll have a whole playlist for you guys to make fun of me too, because like I said, this isn't what I'm doing. I'm not a fitness channel. I live my life based on fitness because I need to be active and do all that stuff in order to do the fun things I enjoy doing, like snowboarding. That hurt me, but I'm able to heal quicker because I'm in shape. So like I said, I'm going to do some arm workouts, and then I'm going to do a shoulder workout because the tie-in to, so anybody that's new here, let's see if I can get this to focus on that. If you're new here, or if you don't know, that's a separated AC. So this is my collarbone right here. That's bone. That's supposed to be like, I can kind of move it, but there's more muscle on there than there used to be. That's supposed to be tucked in back there and, you know, look like that. It's supposed to be it's supposed to be, there's a, you know, shoulder muscle that's supposed to be there. I have shoulder muscle that I built up over the years, but I tore my AC, I think that was spring of '08. So it's been hurt for a while, and I've been doing plenty of things with it. You're not, you know, incapable, but what I've learned over the years is when you get hurt somewhere else and you stop working out, previous injuries will want to go first. They will want to start weakening. So if I do arms to train my bicep, to get it to start growing again and to get that stuff to recover so I'm at full strength, I need to train my my shoulder, my chest, my back. So this whole area, not just my bicep. So, oh, sidetracked. Like I said, I'm going to link this below because I've been playing with it. I think Ultimate Ears makes it. I'm not sponsored by them, but whenever I find really cool things, I like to share them with people because these are the type of things where somebody was like, hey, you know, if somebody recommended this to me and I just, you know, I bought it and I checked it out and it was really cool, I'd want you to tell me about it. Plus, it helps the channel if you buy anything from the stuff I have linked in the description. It helps pay for anything and everything, mainly gas right now, but for the most part, I'm doing this so that you guys can experience some fun stuff too. So if you really like music and you want to rock out, this thing, like I said, it wasn't cheap. I think it was in the like $100 or something like that. But I heard too many good things about it. You can like link them together. I'm not gonna pitch you guys this. Go check it out. I have this, a wireless charger, and a case that I bought. And I will put all that in the description for you guys so you guys can get the same stuff and rock out. Even if you don't work out, if you just like listening to music, like in your garage when you're working on stuff, this thing's pretty cool. So check it out. But I'm not going to be playing music through this because YouTube won't let me do that. So I'm going to show you guys, like I said, the workouts, and then I'm going to do them off camera, like throughout the whole thing, listening to music. I'm going to actually I'll put up an image right here. Okay, so check out this band if you like crazy hardcore stuff with melody. I guess that's the best way to label Ginger. But Pisces is a really cool song that I just recently discovered. I think it's been out for about 3 years now. But whenever I find new stuff, I got to share it with people in hopes that more people hear these cool things, and the people that are creating the cool things get to experience a little bit of kickback because they created something cool and I enjoy it. So hopefully you guys enjoy that music. But yeah, let's get started here. Lucky for me, I have really light weights. Mind you, if you're new here, I don't really, so like this is probably 2 pounds, right? And like, it wouldn't train many people. I might be strong enough actually to start with something a little bit heavier. I have 8s and 10s over there, but I don't think I could go any heavier than that right now. So like I said, I'm gonna walk through what I'm gonna do, the whole workout. I'll explain it to you guys, show you everything. And then if you guys wanna play with it, you can. It's not anything extreme, but this would really help anybody that's like struggling to start out. Like if it's a first time like getting into your workouts and you want to just start out building range of motion and basically doing something with your body if you haven't done it before, or if you're trying to recover like I'm doing my rehab now. So let's get to it. Okay, so I have a 5, an 8, and a 10. And I know you guys are gonna be like, but Dave, you're so big and strong. I used to be. I'll tell you a joke right now. This feels heavy, even to my good left arm. which is so stupid because I used to curl a lot more than that. I'm not going to get into bragging, but I was a lot stronger. But that's going to be my triple set. So what I need to do first is warm up. The first thing I would tell anybody to do would be like warm up your core. So if you haven't seen any of my core warm-ups, I'm not going to bore you with all that stuff. I'm going to do my rolls, some leg lifts, some sit-ups, like regular sit-ups, and some Mason twists. That's it. You guys want to see all that stuff? Watch my other videos at the beginning of any one of them. I do warm-ups for that stuff. The reason I warm up my core is the more stable your core is whenever you're doing anything standing, you're less likely to hurt your stomach, like getting hernias and stuff like that. You're less likely to hurt your back, and you're also more likely to do everything very specifically. You know, when you're trying to do isolation workouts, you really want to be like on point. You don't want to be weak or not warmed up at all. So I'm going to do those. I'm going to do kettlebell swings because I need to warm up my shoulders. So I'll do kettlebell swings forward and to the side. I might do some rows with it too. So like if you do rows with the kettlebell, the easiest thing to do is put your hand on your knee, leg back, and do rows. So that's one of the things that I'm going to do. The next thing I'm going to explain to you guys, like I said, I'm just going to walk through this so that I can kind of kick my own butt real quick in a fairly fast fashion by listening to music. I work out a lot better when it's just me grinding to music. I'm going to take my glasses off and just go. But the first thing I'm going to do, which this is a doctor recommended thing to me. That's why I'm saying if this is you, listen to what your doctors say you need to do, not what I'm doing. But if this is like something you're just trying out, it's fine. So what it's going to be is you're working on the negative. So there's a positive range of emotion. So curl, positive, negative, right? Positive, negative. So I'm going to work on the negatives first. So what you're going to do is you'll take your other hand, you'll assist yourself up, and then let it down very slowly and carefully till you're at that extension, right? And then lift your hand up with the other one, and then let it go back down to extension. If you are really weak, like say you did get injured and you're really weak, you can actually just do this with your arm. You can take your hand up and then just let it fall, and then make sure you brace with the other hand so that it doesn't just, so you don't go like this and it just drops. You're trying to train the resistance of whatever's on it pulling down, like you're fighting it. That's the negative. So I'm gonna do a couple sets like that, see how strong I am, and then once I'm getting a little bit more warm in my biceps, I'm gonna start doing my positive. So one of my favorite things to do, and I can just show you with this because I know my left arm is fine, is a triple set. So what I will do is train my I forgot what it's called. It's like your brachialis or whatever. It's the one underneath your bicep. The bicep's this peak. The brachialis, the one inside. So I will do a hammer, a curl, and a reverse curl. So reverse this way versus this way. So I think this is supinated and pronated. So a pronated style curl and a supinated curl was a standard curl. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go, like I said, the first workout is going to be this. I'm going to let these down for sets of 10 to 12, depending on how well this takes it. So, you know, you're going to go like this. You're going to pick your hand up and go 1, 2. So all the way to 12. And then if I can lift more weight after 1 or 2 sets with the 8, I'm gonna go to the 8 or the 5. Sorry. 1 or 2 sets of 12 with a 5. 1 or 2 sets of 12 with the 8. I might do 8 or 6 reps with 8. I might do less reps, more weight. So like strength going up. So my big thing here is I want to regain strength first. I'm not trying to do bodybuilding stuff. Otherwise I'd be doing like 12 to 15 reps with this, just trying to tear muscle. I'm not trying to tear the muscle right now because it's already messed up and I need it to recover. So the big thing is just putting tension on it and regaining your strength. So my favorite thing to do is something light, 10 to 12 reps, almost like a bodybuilder set, but like 1 to 2 sets of that. Do something a little bit heavier. So this doesn't matter for weight wise, but this is the program. Something a little bit heavier, then you do less reps. So I'll do like 6 to 8 reps. And then if I can move this one, my favorite thing to do is 6 sets of 3 or 3 sets of 6. But 6 sets of 3, I've noticed, will not overtax an injury. Meaning like 3 reps in, you're just getting to the point where your body's like, hey, that kind of sucks. Versus 6 reps might be, you might just barely be able to do 6 reps. So 3 sets of 6 is fine if you're not injured, right? So my favorite thing, like I said, it's going to be 1 to 2 sets of 10 or 10 to 12, 1 to 2 sets of 6 to 8 reps. If I can even move it, we're going to see if I can do 6 sets of 3. So these are the set reps. So it's going to go like this. And this is where you're going to get your numbers from, which is why people might be confused. When I do my 3 set, it'll be hammer, that's 1. Curl, that's 1. Reverse curl, that's 1. So you guys get it now? So you do all 3 motions, that's only 1 rep. You do that 3 times. And if that makes sense to you guys, try it out at home if you can, or at your gym or whatever you want to do. Like I said, you don't even need anything special. If you were to do this set, you could literally go 1, 2, 3. And then that's 2, so 1, 2, 3. That's 2. That's simple. And that's the workout for my arms. That's going to be the simple one. I'm going to do that real quick, and then I will talk you guys really quickly through my shoulders. Those are going to be really simple. And like I said, if you guys need to see my warm-ups, check out the video before this. Okay, one question I have for you guys before I show you what I was just doing. I already did my 2 sets. So I did 2 sets of the negatives with this, and I did 2 sets of 20 kettlebell swings with my 10-pound kettlebell. Just so you guys know. So I'm like warming up my shoulders as I'm doing my bicep negatives. But before I get into what I'm going to show you guys what I did, I'm just going to show you the 1 set of each thing after I do it. So that's my last set. The thing I want to ask though, because I'm listening to music here and I know I can't have it playing in the background, otherwise YouTube will ding your videos. Would you guys want me to put a playlist? I can put a playlist on the screen for you guys. Comment below. I will put today's playlist on the screen at the end of this video. Well, near to the end of this video, so that you guys can get a chance to basically, if you guys want to, you can listen to my playlist of stuff. If you guys want that, comment below, because I have a list of some decent songs, and I know a lot of them are kind of like off the beaten path as far as like looking for songs. So it would be interesting to see how many of you guys want to listen to some of the music I listen to when I work out. And before anybody passes judgment, I listen to everything and anything. This just happens to be what I'm listening to today, and a good portion of my workout music tends to be kind of loud and obnoxious and kind of gets into your head. So either way, comment below. But this is the workout finisher. So this is what I've been doing. I'll show you this way first, and then I'm going to show you sideways so you guys can understand exactly what I'm doing. But you hand the weight to the bad hand, right? But you don't let go of it. So I'm flexing my other hand, but I'm holding on to it with my good hand. So I'm going from a hammer, so I'm going to lift, turn, and let it down. So, and then I'll back up so you can see. That's all the way down. So I take it, turn it, lift it in a hammer, put it in position, and let it all the way down. And you do that 10 to 12 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mind you, this is really hard because I've already done this twice, so I've done 20 reps, or 24 reps. 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm going to duplicate that on my good arm. One thing I'm feeling here that making me cringe is this part right here where the damage is. There must be scar tissue or something in there getting in the way of the maximum stretch, like the flex of the fibers. So it's going like this, and it's going boop. Like it's popping. So it's like a tendon jump, like a quick little twitch, and it scares the crap out of me every time it does it. But it hurts a little bit, but I'm just being very slow. So like I said, I did 12. So I did 3 sets of 12 on that one, 2 on this one so far. But I'm going to duplicate it with my good arm so that as I progress this arm, they match. So the symmetry is my thing for bodybuilding, but on top of that, it helps to be equally strong. Whereas like, there's a lot of people with a really, really strong right arm and not a left arm. And there's many, many reasons for that. I'm not going to get into it. But the fact is, you should train evenly on both sides. So I'm going to do that on my left side. And then I'm going to do the actual arm workout where I do, so I'll do the one hammer, go down, turn, do one curl, go down, and then do one reverse. So back of your hand up and then go down. So that's 1 rep, and I'm going to do that series 3 times on each side, and then we're going to see how that goes. So that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 3 reps per lift 3 times. So is that 9? Yeah, 3, 6, 9. So you're doing 9 total, but on an injury, it's going to beat the crap out of me. So then after that, I'm going to do my shoulders, and I'll show you what I'm doing for shoulders, but I'm not going to walk all the way through the shoulder workout because it would take forever. All right, so I did my 5s and my 8s, the 3, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, you want to feel stupid, realize how much you could lift at one point, and that an 8-pound weight is suddenly heavy again. So yeah, we hit the reset button pretty good there. I'm not happy about it at all. I hope you guys are putting up with these stupid videos. I really wish that they were like as popular as the other ones and stuff like that, but I just need to put them out there because it's kind of depressing. I don't think people understand how depressing it is when you've reached a certain stage of physical fitness and you trust yourself to be that strong for the rest of your life, or as long as you're able to, versus it all gets kind of taken away when you get hurt. Rebuilding isn't necessarily a bad thing though. So starting over, knowing proper form, and doing everything exactly the way you're supposed to do could actually make you stronger later on. It just depends on how this heals. So I'm going to show you a set. I'm going to do 2 sets with the 8. So I did 1 with the 5 already. So I did 1, the 1, 2, 3. Did that 3 times with the 5. And then I did it 3 times with the 8. Or the 3 rounds 3 times with the 8. And I was gonna do the 10, but I think I'm gonna just show you guys with the 8 because I don't want to hurt myself. And this is the big thing, you got to listen to your muscles. It's kind of crazy. Hopefully you can hear me. I have my heater, my furnace on, so it's gonna be kind of loud, but I don't know, hopefully you guys can see. Okay, so the first one is a hammer, the second one's a curl, the other one's a reverse curl. So first one, you go 1 down, 2 down, then turn it backwards, 3 down, and then you repeat that 2 more times. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that hurts. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to do the other side. I just wanted to show you guys that while I still could do it, I might actually just do 3 sets of that. So I've already done 2 on my right side with my 8. So I'm probably just going to do 1 more set of that and then do my shoulders. The biggest thing here is you don't want to weaken your muscles to the point where you're training like you normally would if you're going to train something else. So like I'm going to train my shoulders, and if this is too weak, I could actually injure it again. So I'm going to do 1 set on here, 1 more on here, 1 more on here, and then go to shoulders. But I just wanted to show you guys that simple little curl series. It's a really nice thing, and it's funny because I've been doing it forever. And my doctor was like, hey, you should do this. And I was like, yeah, I used to do that workout when I was like 12. So I've been doing it for a long time, and that's a good thing. So like by knowing how to do this kind of stuff, you guys will help yourselves heal that much faster. Hopefully this video doesn't bore you guys, and I'm just trying to teach people the benefit of helping yourself. So like if you start doing this kind of stuff now, it doesn't matter what age you are, but in like 2 or 3 years if you got hurt, you would be able to go back to it and use it to fix what you hurt. What I'm doing basically. So I'm going to turn the music back on. Don't forget to comment below if you guys want playlists and stuff like that. Maybe I'll put it in the comments for you guys, or I'll screenshot it and throw it in the video for you guys here. Alright, so that's the big thing here is going to be do not push it past your comfort zone. I started warming up a little bit, but there were some parts of that series, like the supination and pronation of my hand, like turning it over like this, like I can feel it really good right here. So I started doing my shoulders now. They are extremely weak. This little 5. Well, shoulders are generally weaker than most people understand. People who have extremely strong shoulders are either genetically gifted or have trained them very hard. So the 5 is all I need today. But what I'm doing is lateral raises, front delt raises, and then a bent over rear delt. All I'm doing is distance away from your body. Basically, because at tension, at distance, you're flexing everything. And I'm trying to get the joints to work together to kind of mitigate using this, but you know, using it as a whole versus like an extreme amount of isolation on an injury. Something I learned over the years being hurt as much as I have was to try to train as much, I guess, together as possible. So I'm going to show you the series on my right side. You can poke fun and laugh at me all you want. Somebody go grab a 5 and try and do this. Okay, so I'm doing sets of 10, but I'm going to go straight to the side, so lateral, even, raises. Pretty simple. And you'd think these are easy, but they're not. I think I just lost count, but I'm thinking that was 10. So that's lateral, so like straight to the side using your mid delt. Then I'm going to do a hammer style front raise. Usually I would do like a turnover, but I'm trying not to do any kind of movements out away from my body. So like here close to your body, like doing all the curls and stuff like that, you can manage mistakes so you don't hurt yourself. Out away from your body, you do not want to turn and move anything if you have to articulate your joint. So I'm going to do these, which I'll show you a couple. So like just keeping it straight like that, trying to keep it in your front delt. Mine's broken, but it still works. I do a little variance. I'll go inside, mid, outside. I'll just kind of move it around. Try not to stick on one plane. And right here, when I come down and settle and go reset to go up, so that's 5, I think. When I go back up, things are popping and clicking. It's not good. Okay, so that was 10. So the key here is, you know, flex everything, keep it solid, and you're trying to keep it So this is your front delt right here. You're trying to keep it right in that. So when you go forward, you're really trying to like squeeze that to lift it up. You're not doing a curl and lifting. You're flexing your whole arm out and you're lifting it that way. So that's the easiest way to explain that. And then I'm going to do, these are, so you want to stay at like a 45 and then pull back so that you use your rear delt. And you kind of pause for a second at the top so the rear delt has to flex. Oh, those ones hurt. So if I'm going to take my hand, or take the weight out of my hand, but so when I'm doing those, it may look from like the side like I was going down to like next to my body, but when I was doing those, you're going here and you're flexing, so that's my maximum range of motion, and you're holding it as hard as you can, and then you come down and you stay positive. So like outside of your shoulders, this is negative or neutral. This would be negative. Neutral would be disengaging your muscle. Keep it engaged, so don't come back all the way. Because when you swing it, momentum takes a lot of it up. So you stay engaged, it stays flexed, and work your way through them. That's why 5 pounds can really beat your shoulders up. I'm going to do 5 sets of 10. So that's 50 of each range of motion, but that's front delt, mid delt, rear delt. That's going to cover them all, and yeah, I'll talk to you after I'm done, and we'll see if I'm crying. All right, guys. Done doing the whole workout. I went through arms and shoulders today. The bicep is a little tight, and the forearms kind of tight. I'm going to take a hot shower, and that's something that I always recommend for injuries. Like I said, I'm not a doctor, but I do know that every time I've been hurt, as I come back, a nice hot shower will bring the blood to the surface and help you get some more flushing through the system and get all the bad stuff out. It's, like I said, it's still pretty tight. The shoulders were surprisingly, like, it's hard to see because it's all blown out, but so like they filled up crazy fast. See how goofy that looks? Because so like I'm holding the camera with this hand, and that's my front delt attached to the little piece of bone. I had to put that muscle there for this to function the way I wanted it to. So like that's the separation. That'd be your chest muscle over here, front delt, and then normally it looks like, it's kind of hard to show you, but yeah, normally it looks like that, where it's just right across, and it's got a pocket on top here. So if you guys are new here, I walk around with a screwed up collarbone all the time. I cast, I fish, I climb, I rock. I do everything. So when you get injured, you're not done. But yeah, the workout went pretty good. I hope it helps some of you guys. Like I said, it's not necessarily like I'm not giving you guys a workout plan to go follow, because I'm not trying to be liable for people hurting themselves. Like I said, this is in you. If you get hurt doing what I'm showing you, that's your own problem. But hopefully it helps some of you guys out, do some workouts and range of motion stuff that you need to get done in order to get back on your feet. So like I said before, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Hopefully you guys commented below if you wanted some stuff like that, and let me know if you guys enjoy these videos. If you're new and you've seen this, obviously you could rate it 1 to 10. Let me know if I should keep doing these after I'm recovered. I will consider myself, like I said, fully recovered before, when I can cast, fish, do all the stuff I was doing last year without any problems. That's the big thing, is I don't want to have any issues. I would like to be able to go rock climbing and not have a problem. I'd like to go swimming and not have a problem. You know, and the big thing, I have to be able to go fishing and maneuver my boat and stuff around without a problem. Right now, I'm still having a hard time. Like, I couldn't pull my boat out of my garage to go fishing. So if you guys don't see any boat videos anytime soon, that's why. I might be able to get out with somebody else and jig off the side of their boat and maybe make some short casts and stuff like that until I can do stuff, or maybe shore fish or something like that. Comment below what you guys want to see. Shore fishing or maybe on somebody's boat, because if I can set something up, I will. But hopefully, like I said before, you guys enjoyed today's video. If you're not new here, you know what's up. But if you are new, could you just please remember to